Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless on TheMonk, and today we are reviewing Stubbs the Zombie in a Rebel Without a Pulse. This is a third-person action video game. It thrives on its unique, surprisingly unique take on a zombie video game, especially when you consider this game was originally released in 2006. Yep, that's right, this is yet another remaster. Is it a good one? Well, let's have a little deep dive into this game and voila, I'll let you know. On your travels seeking revenge, you get caught up in a comically ridiculous plot. From mad scientists to zombies driving tanks, you kind of do it all in this game. This game has been developed by Wide Load and published by Aspyr, who actually sent me a key for this game, so thank you very much for doing so. I did actually request a key well over a month ago, but unfortunately I received it a week after launch. But that doesn't matter, we get on with the review as ever. It's currently on the PlayStation, the Xbox, the Switch and the PC, so it's kind of like you can access this game pretty much everywhere right now. It will set you back at around £15 or $19.99 US. Straight off the bat, is it value for money? Meh. That's kind of my reaction to this game. It's an interesting one. Like I've said already, you know, this game does come across in a very unique style. I mean, how? You know, zombie games have been made and remade and made and remade, but this is probably the first zombie game I've played of this type. The way it's kind of, you know, it's presented you with this particular story. It is very dated. It's almost very 90s. Obviously, the graphics are already dated as well, massively so. This is a remaster, but I mean, from all the research I can see, I never played the original, you see. I never played the original Stubbs. This is the first time me going into this, but from what I can tell, this is pretty much a copy and paste. They've upped the resolution of the game to make it HD, and apart from that, it is as it was back then. I guess the question is it worth your time, especially in this day and age with 2021 being what it is and just how dry the market is for video games. You know what? I enjoyed this game. I did. It is extremely quirky. There are some bizarre things that you will see. I'm pretty sure in the opening minutes of this video I showed you a robot humping a car in order to fill it up with petrol. This game definitely goes places that is just unexpected. You know, you ripping your way through a police station. I actually really enjoyed this game. Has things in it which maybe I haven't seen for a very long time, but it is very much a 2000 game. You know, if you played a game in the year 2000, you know, everything in this game will be very similar and feel similar to you. You know, but with that comes a lot of jank, and this game is janky. There are bugs, there are glitches. However, I didn't have no dashboarding or anything like that, so it's kind of one of those things. It's more visual bugs than anything else. Again, not playing the original game, something that I was actually kind of disappointed with, I guess, is the fact that it is pretty much just a corridor game. You go down one corridor, down another corridor, and it kind of repeats. There are a few bigger areas where you can kind of explore a tiny little bit more, but that pretty much leads you to another corridor. However, the level design is interesting in places, let's just say that. Much of it is copy and paste, much of it is neglected, but every now and again, like this for instance, you go through this hallway and there's that message playing on the screen. I found that quite interesting, and it kind of you know, caught my attention for a second anyway. So a few little features about this game is you get to obviously play as Stubbs, and as doing so you can bite the brains out of pretty much anyone that you see, and in doing so you turn them into a zombie. I'm not exactly sure that's how, you know, zombie bites work, but in this game that is exactly how it works. You've got kind of command over them in a sense that you can kind of push them in a direction to go. You can get them to whistle to come after you. Right at the beginning of the game, they got me to drive a tank, which was, again, just random, but that is part and the parcel of this game. It's kind of what makes it, you know, so unique. It's very slapstick comedy, very comical in places. It really does try to not take itself so seriously, and I guess that is definitely a good thing. I did enjoy myself playing this game. I just worry that maybe it's a little bit overpriced for what you actually get. This game only takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete. It took me 4 hours to complete. I'm not the best gamer. I don't claim to be. I kind of like, you know, I like to kill everyone, I guess. So I took my time a little bit, but I still managed to complete it inside 4 hours. So it's a very short game for your money. So I do think that maybe that should be dropped. Maybe wait for this game to come out on sale. It would then probably be a worthwhile pickup, I think. But the randomness in this game, the things that could pop up are just so weird that I just love them. Honestly, I do. One of the things that annoyed me, however, is throughout the entire game, Stubbs has a smoke in his mouth. But yet it's still in his mouth, even though he's biting out the brains of about 1 million different people. You yourself, you have a few very basic abilities. You can obviously strike and you can turn. Normally you have to damage the target before you can turn them. You have a couple of special abilities as well. You can rip off your hand and control you know, certain humans. You can throw your guts at people, which is kind of like your distance attacks. It acts as a grenade, which is quite cool. You also let out a humongous, I don't know whether it is a bouch or whatever, but that poisons and chokes everyone around you, and then you can in turn, you know, turn them into zombies. If you are looking for a zombie game that does not take itself too seriously, then guys, this is probably, you know, a game for you. But if you're a serious gamer that maybe is looking for something to hold their attention for more than a couple of hours, then again, maybe you want to look somewhere else. All that given, I will give this game a 4 out of 10. I did enjoy it, but unfortunately it is already dated, and maybe it's just not quite worth the money. However, given the fact that there are very few games coming out right now, why not give it a go? But before we end this video, I wanted to give a very quick shout out to Switch, who actually guest starred on this channel not too long ago while doing a review on Hunt, a game that he knows very well. We obviously did not want to do the game because he basically just knew it a hell of a lot better than us. Now, he has just made his very own YouTube channel, The Gaming Inept. So why don't you head over there, give him a big shout out from us and wish him luck. He's doing highlight videos and basically a comedy sketch. He has a video up right now which is just hilarious. So if you do pop over there, make sure you give a big hello from us at Critically Clueless, and good luck with your channel, buddy. But once again, guys, that is it from me. I've been a monk, we've been Critically Clueless. If you've enjoyed this video, why not hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, head over to Facebook, follow us over there, or maybe you want to buy me a coffee. Either way, I'll put all the links down in the description. Don't forget to check out Switch's channel. And guys, let me know what you think of this game. If you've played it before, if you're gonna play it this time around, let us know if it's worth picking up, because especially from someone else who's actually played this game back in 2006, I'd be very interested to have your opinion and your take on this game, and whether it's actually worth the money picking up, whether it's worth the time as well. So let me know down in the comments, and I'll do my very best to make sure that I get back to each and every one of you guys as always. I'll catch you in the next video.
Nobody escapes the